The Ball Company, established 1865. Webb C. Ball, founder of the Ball Company, was the general time inspector of over 125,000 miles of railroad in the U.S., Mexico, and Canada. The Ball Watch Company didn't manufacture any watches, but did help formulate the specifications of watches used for railroad service. This ad from 1902 states that the Ball Watch Company only sold complete watches. Listed here are the prices of 16 and 18 size Ball watches of various jewel count and case material. This ad gives a description of ladies' watches and commercial standard watches that the Ball Company also sold. They were not railroad grade watches. Shown here are some of the many different dials that you might find on a Ball railroad watch. The two smaller dials in the center are wristwatch dials, one being a 24-hour dial for use on the Canadian Railroad. The commercial marked dial and the two smaller wristwatch dials were not used on railroad approved watches. Now, let's look at some of Ball's 20th century model railroad watches. 18 size Hamden, marked Webb C. Ball on dial. The movement being marked Ball's standard high grade, 15 jewels. Also marked Hamden Watch Company. This is Ball's famous trademark, official RR standard, that is found on many of his watches. Notice the movement is also very nicely marked with his famous official RR standard trademark. The movement being an 18 size Elgin, 21 jewel, grade 333. All railroad approved pocket watches at this time were lever set. Notice the small lever at 1 o'clock. This example being a 16 size 23 jewel ball made by Illinois. The very fancy hands only found on the 23 jewel Illinois ball. Official standard, also marked on the movement of the 23 jewel Illinois ball. The hunting case version of the 16 size Waltham made for Ball with his famous official RR standard on the dial. The movement also marked official RR standard. The Ball Watch Company didn't manufacture any watches, but had watches made with their name on them from all the major U.S. manufacturers and some Swiss companies. 16 size, 23 jewel Hamilton made Ball. This watch with a 24-hour dial was made for the Canadian Railway Service. The case is equipped with Ball's patented stirrup bow. Movement of the 16 size 23 jewel Hamilton ball. 16 size 21 jewel Hamilton ball. Notice that Hamilton is marked on the dial along with Ball's famous official RR standard. Movement of the 16 size 21 jewel Hamilton ball. The 16 size 19 jewel Waltham made ball with stirrup bow. The dial of this Waltham ball is marked B of LE, which stands for Brotherhood of Locomotive Engineers. Movement also marked BLE, official standard. 18 size 17 jewel Hamilton, model 999 ball. The 17 jewel Hamilton dial is marked B of LF, or Brotherhood of Locomotive Firemen. The full plate movement of the 17 jewel Hamilton 999 model ball. The barrel bridge of this 17 jewel Hamilton 999 ball marked B of LF, official standard. 16 size 19 jewel Waltham ball. Dial marked B of LFE, which is the Brotherhood of Locomotive Firemen and Engine Men. The movement also marked BLFE official standard. Very nice BLFE fob, which is marked Brotherhood of Locomotive Firemen and Engine Men. Backup case, also marked to match dial and movement. 18 size Hamilton 999 ball. Dial marked BRT official standard, which represents the Brotherhood of Railway Trainmen. Barrel bridge, also very nicely marked BRT, with matching BRT marked case. 16 size 17 jewel Waltham ball with matching fob and lapel pin. Dial marked ORC in 3 colors. Order of Railway Conductors, with matching movement marked ORC official standard. A 16 size Ball Watch Company marked case with stirrup bow. A ball model marked case. A ball official RR standard marked case. A very ornate gold-filled ball case. 12 size Illinois ball. Notice dial is just marked ball. This is not a gray road grade watch. Movement of the 12 size Illinois ball. 16 size 17 jewel Garland ball, made by the Record Watch Company of Switzerland. Movement of the low grade Garland ball, not railroad grade. When the popularity of the pocket watch died, Ball introduced his official standard wristwatch. It was available in 21 and 25 jewels. This one being a 25 jewel automatic or self-winding model. Ball either sold or gave away these pictures. This one is dated 1940. This print of the Lakeshore and Michigan Southern Railroad is dated 1943. Now, let's look at some of the clocks the Ball Company sold. The first being this Seth Thomas 8-day spring wound, manufactured 1920, 23 inches tall, with a 12-inch dial marked Ball standard. A number 2 Seth Thomas, round bezel, 80 beats to the minute, 35 inches tall, 12-inch dial, manufactured 1920. Number 3 Seth Thomas, 72 beats to the minute, 31 inches tall, 14-inch dial, made between 1905 and 1915. Nice label inside of case. This clock was purchased in the early 70s from the B&O Railroad. Howard, number 89, 5 feet, 5 inches tall, made of oak, manufactured 1891. Movement is a Graham's deadbeat escapement. 12-inch enameled zinc dial, very nicely marked in silver leaf, Webb C. Ball. The granddaddy of the Ball marked clocks, 9 feet, 8 inches tall, case made of rosewood, 18-inch dial, mercury pendulum marked George A. Jones, New York.